Hey guys, welcome back to another pick a card reading. So today's reading is called Why Does This Love Hurt So Bad? We've all been through it. That love that you just want really bad, but for some reason it's just not working. So I don't have that many cards to show you today, so I made 5 groups. So group 1, I have crystals for each group, by the way. So group 1, we have this cute little, it's like grayish, dark bluish crystal. Group 2, we have this cute little green crystal. Super nice and bright. Group 3, we have this marble, like sky bluish crystal. Group 4, we have like this, I think this is supposed to be amethyst, or as I like to call it, atomist, because I don't know how to speak. But I don't really know what type it is, but it is purple and white. In group 5, we have this cool, like, transparent dark blue one. We have glasses that kind of have like this color on them, like drinking glasses. So it always reminds me of that. But yeah, so pick your groups, and we're gonna get started with group 1. So for you guys, for every group I have 2 cards, and then I have some like what's actually going on between you guys and why things aren't working out. So this is like explaining the problem. So we have the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Swords as well. So you could be dealing with the air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Also my clarifiers. I didn't shuffle them, I forgot. But I might pull out some clarifiers to get some different situations for you guys. So somebody's moving on, or maybe you guys are breaking up right now, taking a break. That could just be what it is. You guys are taking a break because it's just so difficult right now. There could be like maybe you guys fight a lot. Sword energy is very sharp, so maybe you guys end up fighting quite a bit. Yeah, I feel like because I shuffled and I got some cards. The 5, which is about arguments and fighting and stuff. And someone winning, but like someone else losing. So it's like basically a lose-lose situation. And then we got the King of Wands. So this could be you, or this could be somebody, well, your love, whoever you're with. I just feel like a lot of you are always fighting. It's like you're moving on, you're taking a break. Maybe you're off right now on your own and you feel a lot better after what's going on. You got the 2 of Cups too, so there's definitely some connection here. Strength also came out kind of almost reversed, so there could be a sense of like strength in the relationship, but things aren't going well. This shot out of the deck. So the 9 of Wands, it talks about like persevering, but maybe in reverse it doesn't. So it could talk about that you're like just tired of this. You're trying to stay strong. You have an emotional tie together, and I can see that with the 2 of Cups paired with that. But I feel like a lot of you are just better off on your own right now. So maybe you just feel like you're just waiting around. For some of you, you might just be waiting around. I feel like one of you could have broke up with the other. And one of you might have not wanted that, but that's just what happened. So clarifying this 4 of Swords. Yeah, I got this in reverse, this 10 of Cups. Damn it, I always drop cards. That's so annoying. I got the 10 of Cups in reverse. It talks about unhappiness. It's like maybe somebody's contemplating this relationship right now, because we do have the 4 of Swords. And that talks about contemplation, and that's why I said take a break, because they're kind of like resting right now. This also came out, so I feel like there is a passionate relationship between the 2 of you as well, but it's just like not working out. Like this came out again, so it's like for some of you, you feel like you're just better off alone, and It's like you don't want to move on though. That came out in reverse, but it's on the table. It's actually upright. So, and then we got the Hangman. So there's like a confusion in the relationship. There's like a stalemate. You don't really want to move forward quite yet for whatever reason. Well, of course you're a couple, so why would you want to move forward? Or why wouldn't you want to move forward without each other? But there is like this sense of feeling a lot better without one another. So let's see, why does it hurt so bad? So I got soulmate, and that's what I thought. You guys are soulmates. You might be high level soulmates, but despite all of it, you are soulmates. You are a part of a soul family. You have a very strong connection, but obviously something's happening. So I also got messages, commitment, and stress. So for some of you, this person or maybe you have trouble committing to somebody. Maybe that's why you guys are together. Maybe they're there to help you get over like having commitment issues for whatever reason. This would be because of maybe you just want to date other people. You don't want to be tied down. For some of you, this is going to be about maybe you've had past relationships where you committed to somebody and it just didn't work out. So now you have that baggage that you carry around with you about that. It's causing a lot of stress in the relationship. I'm going to look up messages with these cards really quick. Again, this 9 came out, so it's like you're waiting. I feel like some of you are waiting for them to message you back. Or maybe you don't message them enough. The 10 of Wands talks about stress. I got the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. It's like saying you have to go with your intuition here. You have to really meditate for some of you. I'm trying to get like a clear message as to why messages is actually here. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, because the Knight of Pentacles came out, a lot of you are waiting for them to come back. And vice versa. They could be waiting for you to message them. Because maybe some of you want to take this commitment to the next level. Some of you are like maybe married, you might have kids. You're just like, I want more, and they don't. So that could be an issue. You're waiting for them to make a decision. Maybe you separated and you're waiting for them to come back. I just get that. You're waiting for them. And I think it's difficult because you've been together probably for a long time. And you have a strong bond to each other. But commitment really quick. So for commitment, I got the King of Pentacles. So you probably have a lot of money ties together. You feel strong together. Look up stress. So I got, once again, I got this. So maybe there's like just stress about starting over, starting anew, starting as an inseparable type of couple. I got the Four of Pentacles and the Judgment card. It's like y'all don't want to let go, but at the same time, there's some things in your relationship that aren't going well. Like maybe you guys, like I said, you guys probably argue a lot. This could be what messages is talking about. You guys go back and forth a lot for whatever reason. And you're like judging each other maybe. I'm going to clarify this Four of Pentacles. Okay, the Ten of Cups command. So you don't want to let this go. Neither of you do. But at the same time, there's this sense of like separation. It's like you want them, but they want you, or you just both want each other, but there's just some things in your relationship that is just like not working. So I feel like it's just difficult because maybe some of you are arguing with each other. You just can't agree on anything. You guys are separated because of this. This might not be a high-level soulmate. It could be, but most high level soulmates, I believe, they don't have as many problems. This could just be a bump in the road though for some of you. But it definitely hurts. I feel like a lot of you are arguing about little things though. Things that may, for some of you it's little things, and for some of you it's like really important things. So yeah, I hope this helped group 1. I would go into like depth, but I can't really get what the cards are like telling me. But I hope this resonated. All right, thank you guys for watching. Bye. Group 2. Hi, how are you? So just like I told group 1, we have 2 cards here. These are going to be like the issue that you guys are having in your relationship, and then I have some cards here that are gonna like explain like why this love is actually so hard. So we have Justice first, and the 2 of Swords. There probably isn't a lot of fairness in your relationship. There might not be a lot of equal give and take. For some of you, this could be about money. There might be codependency in this relationship. So someone might share their money with somebody else who isn't making a lot of money. And maybe one of you is tired of that, and is trying to decide like what the hell to do. I just looked at your why this love is actually hard, so I'll just show them to you. So we have distance, and then we actually do have love. So for a lot of you, this is just a long distance relationship, and it's difficult to talk to each other. I'm going to clarify this 2 of Swords. So I got the Knight of Swords and the Magician. Clarify the Magician real quick. Okay. I got the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of you want to move in with this person. You're trying to figure out how. You're traveling back and forth. You're tired of it. Both of you are just tired of it. With the Justice, it's just not equally balanced between the 2 of you. Like, you don't get to see each other enough. You don't get to spend a lot of time together. And you're always on the verge of maybe breaking up because of that. For some of you, you're trying to get together, but maybe there's some legal things that just aren't working out, and you're trying to figure out, should we just wait it out or should we break up? For some of you, this is going to be about them being distant towards you. This could be just them naturally. The Sword energy is always air, and air signs tend to be kind of distant, especially Aquarii, in terms of love, because that's just how they are. Unless they have like something influencing their emotions. Like, I know my love, he has a Aquarius sun, but he has a Cancer moon, so anything that was distant about him, it just cancels itself out with that moon. So, but for you guys, I'm seeing that there is like this sense of distance, whether it's emotional, physical, but you do love each other. And if you didn't feel that they did, they do love you, and you know, if this is you, you love them. But there's just this distance. It could be about something that happened in the past. Yeah, most definitely, because there's a lot of water in this picture, so it's very emotional. They're trying to get through to you with this Justice card, but they just can't for some reason, because you're blocking them off. You see how she has those 2 swords and they're crossing her chest. You're blocking them off. You don't want to admit something to them. You don't want to be open to them, but they're being very open to you. This could be a Libra as well. So we do have a lot of air energy here. Let's see what else they want to say about Justice. I feel like this Justice card is them. They're open and honest with you, but you're not. And this is why this came out, because it's stressing them out. Or maybe this is you. Yeah. Also got the 2 of Wands. I feel like they really want to plan a future with you, but you have to be kind of open with them. You have to really work with them here and stop being so closed off. You have to come out of that, because if they love you, I mean, love is here. You know they love you. So you have to be more open. You have to be more open. Or you have to, for those of you who are in this position of being the person who is trying to get the other person open, you probably need to be more gentle with them. Don't go into it too fast. You know, for both groups, take your time, but this is a stifle in your relationship, and it is causing some problems. Also got the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify this Queen of Swords really quick. So this could be air sign, most definitely. So I got the Lovers in reverse. They're definitely working on themselves, but this relationship, it's not going to blossom, it's not going to bloom like it needs to unless you guys really work this problem out. That's what I feel like the Lovers is talking about. Because there's potential here. You probably just got into this relationship. I feel like this is a new relationship because love is here. There is love here, but there's distance. And then for those of you who are long distance, let me actually do some clarifying for that as well. So I got the Hanged Man in reverse. So you kind of need to decide what you want to do between each other. Do you want to continue this relationship, or do you want to just let it go? Because, I mean, if it's, yeah, we got Justice again. So it's like, there needs to be a fair act. And if both of you feel like you can find something better for yourselves that works for the both of you, because you're sitting here, you're persevering, you're doing it, you're holding out. I got the Sun. I also got Judgment again. You're holding out, but like, let me clarify this Sun real quick. It's like you're happy either way, but this can't go on forever. So eventually you guys are going to have to make a choice and decide whether or not you want to be together, because I got the Eight of Cups and it came out sideways. So it's like you're fine not leaving and you're fine leaving. But does it make you happy staying here? Like, because you could be fine with it, but if you're happy with it, that's a different story. So that's all I have for you, Group 2. I hope this helped you guys, alright? Thanks for watching my video. Bye. Group 3. So, Group 3. So, with the two other groups, we have the same thing going on. I have two cards for you that's going to tell me about what happened, what's going on right now, and then we're going to go into why this relationship was so difficult, or why it is difficult now. So, your first card is the Empress, and your next card is the Five of Pentacles. Some of you may be working really hard on yourself right now, and it's causing your partner to feel left out, maybe a little bit jealous of you. You might feel like really confident, really just you're feeling yourself. You're really just like, I'm the cutest thing walking, I'm the finest thing walking. But they don't feel, they feel left out. They feel like maybe, okay, they don't feel like at your level is what I mean. Because for some of you, this is about power play in a way. Some of you are like more, it's like different levels of class, I guess. So maybe some of you grew up very wealthy in a wealthy family. Your partner didn't. They grew up kind of struggling. Maybe when you got together, someone had more money than somebody else. Someone thought they were better than somebody else. It's like you love each other, but maybe that can be a problem at times. There's definitely an attraction here, though, with the Knight. You like each other a lot. this could be one of you, the king. And I say that because maybe like one of you is being like mean to the other because they feel like they're better than the other. For some of you, this isn't gonna be like, oh, I feel like I'm better than you, in like a mean way, but maybe it's just in a, that's just how your personality is. I also got the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles again. So I'm gonna clarify this. This relationship is pretty strong. You guys might be married. I don't get the feeling, maybe a few of you are struggling in your relationship right now. Well, that's why you're here. But I feel like it's more like money problems, but I don't feel like that's for all of you. But you're a very strong relationship. I feel like that's like a good thing. Well, not a good thing that you're struggling, but like you're fine in your relationship. Either way, for whatever situation this is, you guys are definitely made for each other. You feel comfortable and satisfied with your relationship right now. It's just this one thing that's got you tripping. Actually, that reminded me of a song. I really like to share songs on here as well because it gives people a better insight about what their reading is about, I think. But if you guys know Anne-Marie, she's an old R&B singer. Anne-Marie. She has one song. It's called One Thing. It's really, really popular. You spell her name A-M-E-R-I-E. And it's called One Thing, and it's just about some things that happen. Like, there's one thing that has her tripping in the relationship, whatever it may be. So that might relate to what you guys are going through. So your problems in the relationship is contemplation and movement. For some of you, you want to move to somewhere. Yeah, I'm seeing that now because maybe you guys live in Cali. I don't know why I said Cali, but like somewhere where there's a lot of grass, maybe on the West Coast. And some of you want to move to where it's more snowy, so maybe the East Coast. So you're contemplating a move right now, and maybe that's difficult because you got to move your shit, and maybe you're fighting because maybe someone doesn't want to move. I'm gonna clarify these cards. Do that again because I got the Fool. Let me clarify it real quick. Okay, this card bends out, trying to get out the deck. There's just this need to move forward with your relationship. I feel like maybe you guys have been stuck in the same place for some of you for a long time, and you just want to go somewhere. Maybe it's difficult because you're having financial issues. That would make more sense to me. Like you're happy in the relationship, but you just want to move. You just want to go somewhere. For some of you, though, like I said about this power play thing, let's see what the cards are saying. So I got the Empress again, and I got the Page of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, I'll clarify this page really quick. Clarify that again. You might want to break up. I'm not saying you should, I'm just saying maybe some of you want to. This might be a very difficult relationship between the two of you, very stressful. And that's why we have contemplation and movement, because you want to maybe break up for some of you. So overall, I'm seeing that the problem between some of you is that you want to move, you don't have the money, it's stressing your relationship out. You're happy together, but it's like it's just stressing your relationship out. For some of you, there is like someone has more of something than the other, and you're considering breaking up constantly. and moving forward alone. And for some of you, yeah, I feel like that's it. Okay. I hope this helped, group 3. I hope you guys get it together, okay? Alright, thanks for watching. Bye. Group 4. We're already at the 25-minute mark. So, we have 2 cards. They're going to explain the problem and then why this relationship is so hard. We have the, was this first? I think so. The 8 of Swords and then the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I took a peek at your cards about what the problem is. It's like for some of you, it's just not working anymore. What was once there is not there anymore. You can't see eye to eye anymore. The struggle. I'm gonna clarify this 8 of Swords really quick. Okay. You've nurtured the hell out of this relationship. This came out and it was turning kind of downward. I'm seeing that it's just not what you want anymore. It's just not what you wished for. You're defending yourself all the time. Maybe one of you doesn't want to be together. You don't want to have kids. You don't want anything. You just want to maybe screw around, maybe just get married. But the other one wants kids and all of this. And it's just, like I said, you can't see eye to eye anymore. I got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm clarifying it. Maybe you guys are, there might be a third party. This always means third party in some situations, but I feel like maybe you guys are fighting a lot. It's just hurting at this point. It's stressful. Maybe someone's more focused on their career right now, because we do have the World and the Page of Cups. Their career, their creativity, what else is out there. Maybe when you go out, you feel a lot better. But when you come home, you just feel like this. Because these came out separately, so. And that's why it's just not working. Like you feel a lot better maybe around friends, around other people, meeting other people. But it's just like not working. Also, I got yes. And this is paired with moving on. It's like you guys have had your karma between the 2 of you. And it's about finished, and it's about time that it ends. I'm going to clarify this. What is that called? The 2 of Pentacles. I wanted to say the Page of Pentacles so bad. The cards fell off the table. I got to go get them. I'll be right back. It just fell over here. Yeah, I got the Fool and the Devil in reverse. You're going off on your own. You're letting go of this. It's not working anymore. This could talk about some addictions here. I don't feel like it does. No, I feel like you're just moving on. It's just a stressful relationship. It's just not working anymore. And it's just because I feel like this might have been a karmic relationship. So it's not supposed to last forever. Which is why it's so painful, because maybe you still love each other, but it's just not working. And karmic relationships aren't supposed to work out. They're supposed to, hold on, my camera's crooked. They're supposed to end because you've learned your lesson. You've finished the karma between the 2 of you that might have been there in a past life. So this is supposed to happen, and it may be painful, and your relationship might have been pretty painful too, because maybe one of you doesn't want them, the other, the way they want you. You want kids, the other doesn't want kids. You just can't see eye to eye. You feel restricted with them. And I feel like it's just because it's a karmic relationship, it isn't supposed to last. You've grown out of each other. Maybe you've been together for a while, and when you first met, you were more compatible. but now you've grown a lot and you've found other things that you want to pursue and you want to see and do, other people that you want to meet, and for the both of you. And now it's just like when you come home, you just see this person and you're like, you're not what I need anymore. And that's okay. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be something that lasts forever. So that's why this is so painful. You're growing out of each other, and it's not supposed to last forever. So it's gonna be okay. All right, group 3 or group 4. I'm sorry. So many groups. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this helped you. All right. Bye. Group 5. All right. So just like the other groups, we have the last few cards. These are going to explain what's going on between the two of you, and then we have the actual issue. So we have the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And I took a peek at your cards already about what the problem is. And I'm not going to show you quite yet. But for some of you, I'll just show you because this is the issue. We have delays and we have abandonment. For some of you, this is a twin flame relationship. You're in separation. If that's not the case, y'all are just in separation, period. You might be soulmates. I feel like this group resonates with me the most. The Two of Cups, it talks about love, friendship, partnership. But we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and it talks about just delays. It talks about things not happening. The wheel is not really turning in your favor right now. I'm going to look up abandonment. That's why I said twin flame, because maybe this person left you behind, or maybe you just feel lonely all the time. Okay, I'm going to do that again, because those cards were kind of weird. Maybe you're off doing other things, or they are. This is the Page of Wands. Just off being yourself. Yeah, we got the Page of Swords, so this might be the two of you. And there's restriction here. So this might be you, you might be this Page of Wands, or they might be this Page of Wands, and this is the Page of Swords. So this is one of you going out, doing your own thing, exploring the world, having a good time. And this is you longing for this person all the time. I see this as like longing for them, and just swooning, when are they coming? And that's why you might feel abandoned, because you're sitting here waiting and constantly just like, when are they gonna get here? I feel so alone. It's supposed to be like that. It's painful because you're not supposed to be together right now. The Wheel of Fortune talks about divine timing. And when it's in reverse, it talks about that it's not quite time yet. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. I mean, we have delays here. So it's not like it's going to not happen, but maybe you're not together because there needs to be some things that you need to work on yourself before you can get together. So for some of you, this could be, I don't know, maybe you need to work on yourself, your own self-esteem. This could be, since it does have the Wheel of Fortune in it, this relationship is most likely very divinely guided. It's supposed to be together. This could be your crush. This could be anybody. Do some cards real quick. So we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's stressing you guys out. And I got the Wheel of the Hangman again. Anyway, I just feel like it's supposed to be delayed. I see abandonment, and I feel like some of you might just need to leave this relationship behind right now. But not in a way that's like you're giving up on it. In a way that's more like, it's not happening, me sulking and swooning and, oh, when are they going to come, is not helping. Let me just move on. Because I know I've heard a lot that when you decide to finally just give up and just do your own thing, that's when it comes. because you're so focused on yourself that you're just not even worried about it, and then one day it just comes out of the blue. I feel like that's the case for some of you. And I think the biggest advice is just to move the hell on. The 8 is about moving on, even though this is not complete. Moving on into the unknown. So this could be about working on yourself and, you know, just being better. I'm sorry, I'm like pushing my or just putting my cards on the table. But yeah, that's what I see for group 5. I hope this helped you. So it's not supposed to be painful. Your relationship is just supposed to teach you how to work on your own. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope this helped you. If you want to say anything, you can comment below. If you guys are still watching from the previous groups, thank you so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye.